Hi, this is Andrew with Riverside Ford Lincoln Mercury in beautiful Macon, Georgia, coming to you with another Riverside review. Today we're focusing on the 2009 Ford F-150 and this truck, a new one in the lineup, the SFE, which stands for Superior Fuel Economy. Now Ford made a tremendous amount of changes for the all-new F-150, and while we won't have time to go over all of them, we will cover the ones that are most important to you, the consumer. Well, let's start up front by looking under the hood to see what motivates this all-new F-150. Now, the SFE model features a new engine to the lineup for 2009, this 4.6 3-valve V8. It has 2 intake valves and 1 exhaust to optimize both performance and economy. It makes 292 horsepower, but more importantly, 320 pound-feet of torque to help get you moving. Now we're looking at the back of the all-new F-150. And don't think that what happens back here isn't just as important as what we looked at up front. Let's start with one of the most noticeable features, the top of the tailgate. This curved design isn't just for looks. Ford has actually optimized this aerodynamically to get the least amount of drag at the back of the vehicle to help with both performance and economy. One of the other things that really helps the economy side on this SFE model is the rear axle ratio. It's a lower 3.15 to 1 ratio, which helps keeps the engine RPMs down at highway speed so you use less fuel. Speaking of using less fuel, this SFE is rated at 21 miles per gallon on the highway, and there's no other full-size truck on the market that gets better than that.
Well, I hope you brought your Dramamine because we're going to take a quick walking tour, check out some of the other great features on this new F-150. Starting up front, you'll see that Ford totally redesigned the grille and headlamps. A little more aerodynamic look, a little bolder look. This particular model has these really nice 18-inch chrome-clad wheels riding on Michelin tires. See, this has the step rails and another great convenience and safety feature, integrated turn signals in the side view mirrors. This also has a nice chrome tip on the exhaust, which, by the way, we got to check out the exhaust sound too. These new F-150s sound incredible, and they actually have a muffler designed by one of the factory workers. Here's the rear of the vehicle again. You notice this one does have the optional trailer tow package as well. It comes equipped with the wiring harnesses, so if you have a trailer you're ready to hook up, it is ready to go. Now, the SuperCrew models were actually stretched an extra 6 inches to give these guys that sit in the back some more leg room. In fact, this truck has more leg room than any other truck in its class. Up front, a lot of great features. Nice little door chime when you leave the key in it. But you notice the steering wheel has cruise control on the steering wheel, as well as audio controls, and one of the coolest features you can ever find in a full-size truck, Ford's Microsoft Sync. This is a built-in entertainment system, voice activated. You can control your phone, MP3 player, all kind of great features, all activated from your voice. Well, now that we spent all this time looking at this new F-150, let's actually get out on the road and drive it. Alright, well, here we are accelerating down the road. This camera has a pretty sensitive microphone, but one of the things you'll notice is how quiet it is inside this cab. The industry calls it NVH, that's noise, vibration, and harshness. And it's one of the things that engineers really work on to reduce. Ford has done a great job with a lot of the selection of materials using high-strength steel, quiet steel, thick laminated glass, a lot of sound-absorbing materials to keep the outside sounds out of the inside so you can enjoy your drive. Now, one thing we haven't talked about yet is the handling of this new F-150, which is very impressive. Now, even though it's a truck, it has a lot of great handling characteristics to it. This is a pretty curvy freeway entrance ramp. Unfortunately, you can't see it from your perspective. But even in a full-size truck, you can really carry some good speed through here. And it's amazing how well the truck responds to driver inputs. It's definitely not a sports car, but if you want a truck that handles well, has a smooth ride, and can still haul and tow what you need it to, the F-150 is a truck for you. One of the other things to be on the lookout for when you drive one of these new F-150s is how well the engine and transmission work together. Ford came out with an all-new 6-speed automatic that's standard on the 3-valve engines, and it's really amazing how well it works. I've driven some of the other trucks that have 6-speed automatics, And the big problem they always have is they're always hunting gears. They're upshifting, they're downshifting, upshifting, downshifting. It's really annoying when you're driving, especially if you have roads that have any elevation change whatsoever. The 6-speed that Ford came out with has a really wide range of gears, which gives you low gears to get off the line with, tall top-end gears to help with your fuel economy, and the right amount of choices in between so that the transmission is not constantly hunting for gears. It's always in the right gears so you can have the right amount of power. Alright, well that's going to do it for this Riverside review and a look at the all-new 2009 Ford F-150. Hope you enjoyed it, and check out our website www.riversideford.net for some more cool videos and great features. And remember, no matter where you are in the country, we'd be more than happy to help you get a new Ford, Lincoln, or Mercury.